Hi guys, just a quick update to let you know that after the server maintenance, the float bobber spot on Tunga is still active. Hopefully, I can demonstrate that now for you for a few minutes. The server maintenance were off for about hour and a half, I think. Well, I tried it after an hour and a half and got back in, so that's great. Quickly just look at the setup. You can fish anything between 1.2 meters to 1.5 meters. I'm getting good results, but I've also caught at deeper depths, like 2 meter to 2 meter, 2.5 meters, sort of thing. So just have a play about, but the sweet spot seems to be between 120 and 1 meter 20 and 1 meter 50. Yeah, it's clipped at 15 meters. 15. I'll just touch the number key and plus just to show it. I'll go to 16. Sorry, that's my depth, 140. Hold control and press the plus, and I'm at 15, as you can. Okay. Another thing, I was fishing near the rocks there, but was getting bites straight away on my cast. I thought the spot may be slightly further upstream. So I've moved up. I've moved upstream a few spots, basically from them rocks in the water to where I am now, and seem to be getting bigger. Are they called P-lead? I've been getting some of them, and we'll see what we get here. Before I put the stream on, I got 4 fish in a row. It took me about 5 minutes to get the stream on, so that was like 2 o'clock in game time. It's now 4 o'clock in game time, so hopefully still within the biting area. Bite times of the fish. Thanks for the follow, mate. Is it double nuts? Nice there, mate. Thanks for the follow. Just before I set up the stream, this was I was catching every cast. So let's hope that was just a bad cast, and hopefully these will produce. I found this spot by checking out the VK Russian Fishing 4 website, and one fella fisherman on there had was catching this method really, but it were all in Russian, so I thought I'd just put this spot out and release it for the English speaking people, and they've been coming out, okay. I'm thinking of putting a bigger hook on to try and get some bigger ones, but I'm trying to level me float fishing. If I show you the setup, for the ones who can already get the sandwich, I'm being a cheapskate. The person who was on VK website was fishing on redworm, and he had the mayfly larvae on as well as a dual bait. and it weren't a video. It just showed it in a few screenshots. But he was fishing. I'll show you which hook he was using. Well, I can't do that while it's in, so I'll show you next time. I'll bring it back in. Missed that one. I'll show you which hook he was using. The writing was in Russian, but I could tell which hook it was. So I've got a better make of hook on, but he was using a size 8 hook. He was using them, and I bought 3 just in case I lost a few, just to see if the hook was the difference. I've tried it with that hook. Oh, again, very small fish. So I've actually put the wide gape. I've got the wide gape size 8 on. I did go down to an S1 hook, and I was still getting bites, slightly bigger fish, but not as many bites as with this. You could either use this red worm or use that and that. They all work. Also the Kelly's fly work on this bobbin, but this is the cheapest way for me. I can't show you because I've already got it. In fact, I'll put a red worm on, see if we get a different fish. That's how he was fishing. He was fishing one of them, and he had, I think it's 80% I need. I've got 65, I think, so 15%. But what I have got is about 4. In the last 3 game days, I've actually gone up 4%. Not 4%, 0.4. You know, 4 upgrades. I can't speak today. I don't know what's up with me. So I'll cast that one in, and I can show you where I am. I was actually in F8, just right on the corner, but now we're just on the corner of G8. I've moved up from the rocks, like I said in the previous video, but they're still there. It seems to be active. I'll cast in and see how we do with this red worm. See if it gives us a broad whitefish. Sorry about that. I've got the winders. If you hold the winders mouse, it locks, and I keep forgetting to hold the click and let go. I'm not going. I'm going for any fish. What will take it? Oh, you've got sandwich. Brilliant. What's the depth again? Anything between 120 and I missed that. 120 and 150. That's what it said on the VK website. But I'll be having a go at varying at it. But I'm fishing at 140. If I'm fishing at that 140, 1.4 meters. So yeah, if you've got the sandwich on the guy on the VK phone, I wonder if I can bring it up. I did actually save the. Let's see if I can bring it up. Be a minute. If I can find the actual. Also. Double. Yeah, I've not been streaming for the fishing's pretty good. There's just been a server maintenance on the server, and it shut down. I just did a video stream, and it shut down just as I was finishing the stream. So I've come back on after the server's been rebooted, and it's still active. So I'm just doing another little. I'm just doing a little they're still here, sort of thing. I'm trying to find the actual. I've got it somewhere, and I should be able to display it on. If I can find it quickly, should be able to display it to show you the actual guy's setup. It might be that one. No, that's mine. Back a bit. For me, guys, I'll not be a minute. No, why is it not there? If I've still got it open on the website, I should be able to do it on that one. Yeah, I have. Right, I'll drag this up to that screen. I can translate it to... No, it's not doing it. Right. I'm not sure whether you'll be able to make this out. Hopefully it'll be clear enough for you to make it out. This is the website, and this is the guy whose tip I've saw on. If you can see the address, it's vk.com, machine 4, I think. And that's his. So if you want text screenshots or just see what the actual setup is, what he's using. These are the fish he were catching. That's where he is. I'm just a little bit further down now to try and find the sweet spot for it. But these are the fish he got. Sure, I had it in English before. Anyway, you can see he's been catching well with the and them are the different. That's his setup. So hopefully you can see that, and you'll be able to set up your own thing. Another thing, guys, while you're on, this might interest you. It's if I get the address, I'll just get you whether it's the HTTPS one. I'll just copy that and just check it. But what it is it's a virtual interactive maps, and I think they're doing a cafe orders eventually, where you can check the cafe orders without going to them, sort of thing. So we're on lower thinking now. So if you wanted, somebody said, "Oh, I'm at 146 by we're at 52." I think it was 52 by 52, and then you just hit the target button, and you see it shows you where you are. There tells me where I am. But another thing you can actually do is you can click on it, and well, you can firstly you can zoom in into it, and then sorry, I'm working on my little screen. You can actually zoom in on this area. So say I'm fishing here now, and I wanted to know how far to the deep water. Obviously that's too far, but I'm fishing 15 meters, so you can actually see what depth and where you're casting to. It's not so important on this, but you know, like places like the Security Lake, where well, I can go to it. You see, you go to Security Lake and you're on the island, so you can click on the island, you can zoom it in, and then you want to know how far it is to the wall or anything. Sorry, I'll click it again, then I get them off. So say you're there on the island and you want to know how far to the really deep stuff and how far the limit is. So you know, you can measure it and make a mess of that. But you'd go this way around. You'd go from the island to the thing. So to the edge of the pool is 41 meters. So you could cast in at 40 and then drag it back a bit, and you're in the real depth of it. You know, it doesn't start coming shallow again between 20. So as long as you're between 40 meters and 20 meters, you're in the 15-meter hole there, and you know, you can work out the meter range of what it is. I think that's brilliant. So I was just checking the address for that one. I'll check with the chat in a minute. So it's, well, I'll actually paste that into the chat if it'll let me. It's https:// and then the address you can see on the address bar at top. Okay, so I'll minimize that now, and right, you're on VK. So that was his thing. If I just paste you that in now, it'll let you. That's the interactive maps. I think it's brilliant. It's got all the, you can actually just click on the area and it tells you what spot it is, you know. And if you don't know the area, you can type in the coordinates at the top and press the target, and it'll show you where it is without having to ask what square is that in, or, you know, where is it again, and all that stuff. So I thought that were brilliant. Right, really. Thanks for the tip there, Double Nuts. Pro tip: Google Translate camera. That's awesome. What you can you can actually take a photo of the screen, and it'll, or you can bring it up on your phone, and it'll. Well, from what you're saying, it'll translate the actual words on the picture. It'll recognise them. Real-time scanning. Wow, that's brilliant. Thanks for the tip, mate. That'll help anybody who watches this as well. Great stuff. So yeah, this spot then. Let us know if you're catching and what you're catching. I'm going to carry on with. I put the red worm on to show you how many. Okay, I'll get you back onto the main screen now. Did I not show you any of that? I think I've just shown you the map without showing you anything. I do apologise. I'll show you it again. This is the virtual, not that. This was what I've just been showing, and I don't think I had it up on the screen. So you can, I've put the link in the chat. I can't believe I've just shown all that. So Lower Tunguska, if you get this up, you can put 146 and 52, and then you press the target, and it'll show you where it is. You can zoom in, you can drag with your mouse. So that's where I'm fishing at the moment. From there, and what I would try and say is you can actually, it'll tell you out. So I'm casting 15. So that's, I'm in the 3.5 meter to 6 meter area, you know. So try a couple of meters deep until you start scraping on bottom, really, and see if you pick up any bigger fish deeper. But what I was showing on this was it's useful for things like if you wanted to know the distance from the edge of, say you're fishing there and you wanted to know the distance to the edge of the deep pool, 38 meters, you know, if you say aiming for that corner, what I usually aim for, it's 40 meters to the edge of the deepest part. But if you're using bobbers, they seem to drag in a bit as well, so you probably cast about 42 and then it sinks to it probably about 36, you know, with the depth, if it's dragging from the tip. So anywhere from 40 to 20 and you're in the deep pool in any of them directions. But say you wanted to know, you just keep clicking and it'll go off eventually. Say you was, this has been a hot spot, this one for going for char. So say you were on here and you wanted to know how far to that. It's 24 to the deepest part going for that part. And if you wanted, sorry, I'm trying to move the oh god. We'll try to move the, so it from there to the really deep is 40 to 50 into the main, you know, from the edge of that little island. I've been fishing here before I moved to Tung. Fishing there at 13. There's a goodness me. Try again. Fishing off this corner at 13 meters. Getting bream just casting east. Getting bream on algae. If you put pea porridge on, do we get were it pea porridge or oh no, pearl barley, you get roach and bream. But if you use algae, about, I have to remember not to click it. I've got the locking. So I'm fishing about here where the X is there. Casting from here, 13 meters. Yeah, it's showing the thingy over where I were casting. So just cast these from that point, 13 meters on algae, with something like 6.4 fluoro bottom and S1 hook, and you get in 1 and 2 kilogram bream, which I think they were going between 7 and 12 silver for the between 1 and 2. So that was good money, and catching quite a few overnight, mainly overnight. Okay, I'll get back to the stream. It's probably night time now. I think it is. I'll put some lights on for you guys. Yeah. So I talk a good story. Let's see if I can catch a fish. Now, one thing I didn't do. One thing I didn't do so well was I didn't catch much overnight here. So what I was thinking of doing is, if I had the, but it were only like for 6 in-game hours. They're from 10, 11 o'clock PM, 11 PM, going to 4 when it come light. It was quite slow on the bites, but it's got to put these here for my lights, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, perfect. And I've got a thingy for my cup of tea here. Like a table there for my cup of tea. Oh, I don't know. Right, let me get your chat back up. Chat gone. Okay. Wrong one. Right. Since I've took my chat off for some reason, somehow. Unless it's that one. Oh. think I've closed my chat off, guys. I'll bring it up again now. Yeah. So I've got my chat back up, but I've missed what we've already spoke about. But I do apologise about that, guys. Unless I can find it, that is. Really, yeah, that's another good idea, double nuts. Yeah, I don't have a sturge rod. I don't have a. I know I'm level 33, but I don't actually have my strongest reels are the caliber reels. Reason being was I used to play this when it were in Russian, and being English, I didn't understand what I was doing, so I actually got to nearly level 24 without doing anything really good because everything were in Russian. I did manage to suss it out, but not before getting snapped on cheap, on and not. I struggled up to level 24 making any silver. And then I had a break playing a couple of games, Elite Dangerous and World of Warships. So I actually only come back about 9 weeks ago, and I've got from level 24 to level 33 in 9 to 10 weeks. 9 week really, 8 to 9 week, 2 months I've been playing since I come back, and I had about 3.5 year break from Russian fishing for I burnt myself out. But I only had 1 gold reel and 1 saber reel, and I didn't have. I had 3 ledger rods, and they weren't very good really. So I've been grinding at tongue once I got on tongue, and I've done well with my skills. Since coming back, I didn't have any of these done, but since coming back at level 24, I've got my ground bait to 100%, got my harvesting baits to 100%, I got making lures to 100%, and I got my bottom feeding to 100%. Spin fishing's 90, it's slowed down a bit, and this is the float fishing I'm trying to do now. Try and get that to 80, then I can get the sandwich. I actually do have. I do have me. Is there any pool? I think the pools are too far away from there. I did have. I know a Bream, Eastern Bream peg around here, where I cast across to the the 4-stop buoys. They've got like a blockade at the end of the water, and I aim for the furthest one across from this side, and only about 18 meters. I mean, we could go down to them. Although by the time I probably get down there, be time to come back and have a try here. But that's in an earlier video. I've got a video. I could cast. See what I've got on me. Alright. I've got the third one on, is it? Is it? Blue's the first. can cast these out and see if we can get any. That's what this is. This is the rig I was fishing at fishing at Curie, catching. I was catching bream on these. Actually, I've left that big hook on. We're just seeing if I could get one of the big ones, but I was catching well on the 108. That one. That's how it was set up. What did I fish on when I were here? I think it was pearl barley I was fishing on here. But I can cast it and see what we got. What were they at? They was at 13, weren't they? At 15. See? This might be too light. It might actually might float. I might have to put a heavy cage on or something. I can put these in for a minute and see. I don't know what if any of these fish feed on algae, but I'm not actually I'll cast them a bit further out, sort them out in a minute. Better put in worms on Montario. Or putting 2 of them out and carry on. If you can see, it's coming light now, very early. So put this one away. Pick this one up. Wow, you got a Tagara. I did waste some money on what were it? I wasted money on the it's so expensive, these 5,000 I think 5,800 or something silly like that, and the boilie. So I have been doing okay since I come back. I have been making about 500 per game day spinning on. This is a brilliant, even though it's not a casting rod, it's just a spin rod. This is a really balanced. I usually fish with that. And that's what I usually fish the on these bends. That bend, the fishing across this way, across that way. I fish this point here against the island. I walk up to this corner, and there's some little rocks just on the end. That seems to be a hot spot for the Cisco. You know, if you ever get any cafe orders for the, just cast that spoon that spinner I've just showed you. Just cast that on that end and let it and bring it back to you. You'll get a Cisco every hook. I know they're not brilliant money. And then on this bend, cast to that bend there, and then there's a big rock on this side that I cast across to the rock. So them are my spots more or less on that part. And that's the part I've been sticking to really. A bit scared of getting anything big down here. But there is a float fishing spot up there, what I did a video of at an earlier time. And from that spot, you can actually cast from the same spot and get eastern bream. I might show it after today, see what if we can get some. Let's put something on what might catch a bream. Let's see. For a worm on that, I'd probably get a bream. I don't think it would garlic. I think it would porridge. We'll put pea porridge. Okay. Don't think I reached that, but it don't matter. Oh, it was pearl barley. Sorry, the pea porridge. It was pearl barley. I was getting eastern. Remembered now. 18. Just leave them in, and they get a bite. They get a bite. Just walk here. And yeah, I think the pro fillet knife is 5,000 plus for doing the river mussels, isn't it? No, yeah. Well, that's excuse me. I've got that damn phlegm in my throat again. Me won't cough. Do do apologise. I keep getting a bad chest, and it makes me keep coughing. It's been checked. It's clear chest. It's just something like emphysema, but it's not as bad as emphysema. But I need antibiotics regular, sort of thing. Okay, that's enough for me. Sorry about that. Forgot what I was doing then. What I do is I put my reel on 50, and so that when I've got the reel open, I can pull it sideways, and when I click, I reel. Got it back. Let's see what's on that. Might be a lake minnow. I've been catching a few of them. Didn't seem to move the tip. Pick it up and just check. pressing the R for retrieval speed. You can check. Well, you guys will know that anyway, won't you? You can check if there's a fish on. If when you press R, that retrieval speed doesn't come up and you get a red flag in the right hand side, it means there's a fish on your line. Another thing is the actual line coming out of the rod doesn't seem to come out very smoothly at the beginning, but if you close the reel by pressing enter on keyboard and open it up again, I'm going to put a bigger hook on, see if I can get any bigger fish. I think I put the S1 on last time. Reason being, not that one. The reason was, if you go bigger than the S1, you can't use... I like the wide gape. I don't think it loses many fish. Watch this, the next fish I'll lose. The wide gape. If you go higher than the S1, you can't put these on. You see how these are still highlighted? Well, if you go to the 1.0, these get hidden because the hook's too big for the bait. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So I'm going to go back on worm because I don't know if you saw then, I've got about 10,000 of these. So if I can catch fish and it not cost me anything because I've already got the bait. What I was trying to say about the line coming out, if you see it if it goes far enough, that is, I've been getting bites, but it goes in a straight line. If you press close and open again, it drops out to the end really quickly. Actually not dragging the float fast enough to show you. There, can you see it dropping out now? It's actually feeding out. I think that's a bit bigger, isn't it? So I'm aiming for about the 4th. In fact, I meant to cast even a bit further northeast. The floats the guy on the VK forum is using is something. It's like a blue and a white, and they look different whites as well. I don't know whether it's a limited edition or something, or from an earlier release or anything. But it looks a different colour altogether. Maybe a prototype or an early edition set, or from the Russian, you know, from early ones. A bit like me having the boilies from the earlier game. Not everybody's got these, you see, because I was playing the Russian site. So not apparently them are a rare commodity sort of thing. So maybe the floats are from that sort of Ah, right. Thank you again. Captain Lockheed. Sorry, all the writing's in blue. I can't see any difference between the names. How you doing, mate? Long time no see, pal. Um, I've still got my bad throat, and tickly cough, so I've not been doing any streams. And it's been a lot of thank you for the follow, Botsius. I hope I pronounced your name right, mate. I've not been doing much streaming because it's been same old same. You know, you've already seen them, and same spots, same fish. So unless it was something what would be of use to you, changing tactics or an active spot, what we've not been to before, that's one of the reasons I've. Hello, mate. I hope I pronounce your name. Botsius, is it? How you doing? I'm just trying to level. Try and get a few leveling points for the float. Yeah, changing that hook to S1 has made them a bit bigger than fish what are coming in. If you want to know where we're fishing, we're at on the corner of F and G8, and it anywhere from 143 to 146 at 52. It's that one, I know. Quite good day. I did a bit of a stream about 2 hours ago, and it was just to show the spot, but I wasn't sure that the server maintenance may reset the fish, but they're still here, they're still active, so what I wanted to show. I don't know how big a fish will be able to get in with this. It looks very bendy. But yeah, the fish are there. I mean, I'm fishing on the basic nature worm, and it's a good bait. I do like it. But if you can use sandwich it, the guy was catching a lot of different fish with the sandwich bait of redworm and mayfly larvae as a sandwich. Botsy, alright, Botsy, mate. Yeah, it's well, if you can reach, it'll work. I'm at 15. I'm at 15 meters. But you may catch them closer in. But you'd probably have to walk downstream with it. You see, as you can't let line out, can you? Caught an eye on the bream setup on PVA. Sorry, not PVA, on pea porridge. And we're just seeing what's out there, really, because we didn't catch anything through night much. I don't have a telescopic rod really heavy enough at risk catching anything on here. Yeah, them were the Botsy. Them were the baits what that guy was using. Oh, you do? On tongue, Botsy, on this water, A6. A6. Ah, yeah. I have fished that one. Mystic Gamer did a video, a stream on it. Well, if it's the one, is it 137? Oh, sorry, you've put what it is. 15117. It might be even further up than I remember. But wherever I used to fish there, it's just the start of a hill. A hill starts somewhere up there, and park the boat there and walk just a few spots, and I think I was casting this way with the float and casting that way towards the last buoy or across the river to some white. It's like a blockade stopping you going any further. I was casting from the bank to them white trees, what are all been chopped down, and fishing about 18 to 20 meters, and we're getting eastern bream. Yeah, I've seen. I had a go actually, and I didn't. I saw a stream of. I think it was. I forgot his name now. Not Grotzi, the other one. Is it Metatus or Metakus or something? He had a video showing catching off that boat platform. I had a go and I weren't getting any. They mustn't have been there. But I saw this one, and these do seem to be active. Aye. I'm going to have take a screenshot of that so I don't. I'll just take a screenshot of that chat there. Then I've got your to do it. Yeah, I've got it. It won't do it. Okay. Thanks for them different. What's the clip on the? What's the clips on them? Well, the between 14 meters, won't they? They'll be up to 14 meters. I think that's what size max doubles out of a telescopic rod, doesn't it? So anywhere up to 14 meters out clipped. Thanks for that, Botsy. I've screenshot them positions. I'll have a go at them. Deleted. Reason I've come to this spot, if you check that VK spot, he's a couple of spots, but he's near them rocks down there. Them rocks what are in water. That's where I started out. That's where the last video is. But I noticed I was casting upstream. I'll go and try and see if they've improved. This is the spot what's shown on the VK forum, and he was casting northeasterly, that sort of direction. Now I was catching here, but not as much as I would catch. I was getting a bite nearly straight away, and if I didn't get that bite, I had to wait a while for it to go. Then I missed that one then. So I was getting a bite. It was as if I was at the end of that show of biting fish. and then I were moving into another one. So if I like I were getting a bite there, and then if it didn't go, I had to wait a while for it to get a bite. Then that's not a good idea. Fishing here and being so far away from your other rod, isn't it? So with having the bites there, I thought I'll move up to here, and I can actually run into that where I getting the bite. So that's why I've moved up a bit. There's lake. Just pick it up and just see. Yeah, there's something. It might be a little lake minnow. We have been, or something else. Little hide. So that's got a bite on 3 now. Missed that one. I'm not good at float and feed. I'm okay at 3 feeders and I'm okay at 1 float rod, but if I do all the lot, I get a bit flustered in my old age. 50 minutes. Thanks, Botsy. Appreciate it, mate. So you're managing 15 meters with your telescopic. What's the max kilogram weight on that? It's probably a good. With you being eye level, you probably got probably the best telescopic rod for yourself. Inferno blade, wow. I bet that's stronger than this. I bet that's stronger than this rod. This is only a 12 kilogram rod. It's got a 5% float fishing skill. Oh, have you got the record, mate, for the common carps? Grats, Botsy, mate. Well done. I'll have a check. Oh, it'll be on here, won't it? I'm not sure how to do it. Telescopic records. Common carps. Not sure how to do absolute records, he said, and I should be looking here for bots, I shouldn't. Wow, look at that, mate. Awesome. I don't think I'm on it. I got a gudgeon. I got a weekly gudgeon and a weekly what were the other thing I got? 2 tiny fish, and they were in the weeklies. But I don't think I think it was. That's awesome, mate. Well impressed. You see, some people don't rate the telescopic. That'd frighten me. What weight was that then? What you just let's see, where were it? Common. Lost it now. I don't know what I'm doing now. Absolute records. Telescopic. I had it once. Common. Sure it were common. Common carp. Here we go. Botsy. 3rd of September. What? Look at weight on it. That's bigger than any of my fish I've caught. I'm not gone for carp actually, but I don't have a fish that big. Jeez. Congrats, mate. That's awesome. Nido. Amber Lake. I've not fished Amber Lake. Since getting back at level 24. I don't think you know my story. I took a break at level 24 and it was still in Russian when I were playing the game, and I only come back about 9 weeks ago from when I play a game I actually get, for the last 10 weeks I've not played no game, only Russian Fishing 4. When I get into a game I can't play any other game. I just have to grind that one game. Oh, brilliant! Thanks, Botsy. I'll screenshot that as well and have a go at that. Right. Yeah, absolute. That's what I was doing wrong. I've got it now, mate. You're there. I like the icon as well. I don't think I've got. I think I'm same clone as that picture. I think when my picture comes up, that's nice. That. And are these the points you get for? Don't even know what them are. I don't. I'm not sure if you get. I'm not sure about all the. What did I get? A weekly. It's probably not there now, but it were a gudgeon. Gudgeon G. No, it's gone over, unless it's another week. Is there any way of checking if you've ever won anything on it? Do you get a letter or an email or something? And you've won. And this winnings, is it? Or is that the points they've got for records? Alright, I am on the standalone. Oh, that's the score. Thanks, Botsy. There is things about this game. If you look at how many, if you look at my stats, there's plenty, days in game, but I've actually not been that long, and I've not fished for carp since coming back 10 weeks ago. These were caught on. Does it say when they were caught? I've not fished Volga since coming back, and I've not fished Burr. I think I caught them on Burr. I got that on Oldberg. When I come back in, a friend of mine said, "Well, it looks like you need silver." And look at my silver. I spent it again. I bought that. I have managed to get 3 three HSV calibers reels, three um, three of the. That's what got to it. Is it? I got three of these since coming back. So all these have been bought in the last 9 weeks. I got three of them. I got three caliber reels. I got three of these Fantasia. Love them for bream. I love that. I love that rod and how it sets up. I had one gold reel from pre level 24 that took me ages to grind to. I just struggled making money. I think I was fishing on Mosquito and I were only getting like £26 per game day, 26 silver per game day, and I'd buy hooks, I'd buy line, I'd buy spinners. I love top water fishing. So by the time the week, I'd be fished a week, I'd still have no money in the thing because I bought more spinners. So yeah, that's what I got them for. I've actually got them now, and the not sure what the actual perfect setup is. I've been bait fishing. It did very well on the new Curie, fishing on rough. The burbot and the char has been, when your live bait goes old, the actual burbot on Curie is still eating these, so you can still use them and you catch burbot with them. But the char seem to like the rough. My bottom skill is 100%, I think, but I've not put points in them. That's me. That's my points for my skill. I didn't. See, I do carp fishing in real life. I've got a full set of what look exactly like. Well, I've got Shimano bait runners and three Fox Warrior cart rods in real life, and they all go on the pod. Three in a row. So I know what the marker rod's for, and the spod rod and method fishing and stuff. But I've split my points between. I've not put many in. I have put a few in fishing with a wobbler, and I like top water fishing. So my points are like split between spin fishing and bottom fishing, and all these were about 30% or less when I started 10 weeks ago. I've managed to level them all up in that time. Yeah, I know. What it were, I watched a video of. He's probably changed his mind now. I've watched another where he said, "I've changed my mind on that." What he said was, he doesn't think putting points into that and putting points into that are worth it because they don't help you fight the fish. They only give you distance, which he didn't need. So he said, I don't think you need to put your points in there. He said you'd be better putting your points in a rod or in a method. Whereas I think Yeah, yeah, this one, isn't it? Casting distance accuracy. You see, it's a bit like playing golf. I cast a bit to the right and it goes straight. I cast a bit to the left and it goes straight. So I can work out my distance. I'm only getting about 40 meters with the bait on. With the heavy bait. And I think they said you only need it for one. I think there's one. I have been. What I was trying to do was trying to get some of them stronger reels before going for carp, because over the last few weeks the people have been saying Amber's dead, Thing is dead, So yeah. I caught a liquor sturgeon today. We're only at about 149 gram. A beautiful little fish. I think I did a screenshot of it. Little sturgeon on float fishing. But I see what you're saying about the spinning reel. I'm using it for 3 things, so I'd get the benefit on spinning, boat fishing, and for distance and accuracy. Now, what he said is what Mystic Game. The first videos I watch when I come back into game, I come across Mystic Gamers using skills, and I'm glad I followed his. Let me have a look. Harvest. Wasn't harvesting baits. It was ground baits. He advised putting 5 into that. You put 5 into that. When you make your ground baits, you don't get anything less than a 9 or a 10, which is brilliant because I do like mixing ground baits and stuff. What he said then was put 3 points in there. Thank you,